see my PowerPoint.
Yeah, because you selected a screen. So I get. Do you have screens
Oh,
open? Maybe are you sharing an
so,
application? That might be why.
yeah, that's cool though.
Yeah.
We are also on. Okay, let me get shareable. I'm just slacking this to you, so it goes on my phone.
What are you slacking me? Sorry.
It's like the link to the YouTube video, but I just want to be able to see it on my phone.
Yeah. You can also see
Okay.
yourself. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did, but I'm just lazy, and you were the first person up there.
It's fine. I didn't know that for a very long time. Yourself. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did. I'm just the first person up there.
It's fine.
Oh, I hate
I
listening to
didn't know that
myself.
for a very. Oh, I know. But what? Well, we just
Yeah.
need to see what the slides look like.
With full screen. Yeah, they're cut off.
Damn it. It's just the
I can just
references, I
see the top of
guess.
it.
Yeah. So what I'm seeing is then right. So
Yeah, which is so weird.
we're gonna have to move them up
Yeah.
and then retest it, just you and me to make sure. All right. I'm gonna let the YouTube run because why not?
Yeah.
It'll be good because if she has slide changes, it'll be recorded.
Yeah.
We're on the test page, right?
Yes.
Okay.
She's case 3, you said?
Yeah.
I hate that all our screenshots are like not clear.
I'm glad we realized this though now
Yeah.
versus later.
Yep. Can you can you see the number, the 31?
No. The slide number?
Yeah.
No.
Also, I have an echo. Like I hear myself, but your mic won't be on anyway, right? That doesn't really matter.
I don't have an echo from you. Um, but also that was an issue when I did the tech test with Nania,
Mm-hmm.
and then it was not an issue anymore.
Okay.
I don't know, like it just went away.
Works.
Yeah, right. I'll take it. Okay. Hi, Allison. Can you hear us?
I can.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Sleep deprived, but fine.
Man, somebody needs to talk to that kid.
That it was not entirely his fault this time.
Oh.
My anxiety played a very large role in.
Do you know, I committed yesterday, well, I committed the day before yesterday, not to go on any news sites or any social media for 2 weeks. I mean, with the exception of work. Because I can't do it. It's not healthy.
It's not. But I said to Jen, me trying to not watch the returns is like me trying not to watch the Hopkins COVID tracker back when this all started.
You know what? Larissa, me too. Literally, I wake up in the morning and I read my daily morning briefing, and then I listen to a podcast on my way to work, like I do all this stuff. And it was hard at first to not look. I mean, it was really hard. But then my friend started talking about it, and I was like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna miss this thread. I'm not gonna look at it for like a week." So, and now I'm like, good, clear. I'm not looking at anything, and it's actually.
Oh, I'm sure it's wonderful.
Well, it's shockingly manageable. It was getting through the first part of last night that was really, really hard.
Yeah. All right. Hold on one second. Allison, are you okay if I put you on camera?
Yeah, I don't mind. I figured you would.
All right, cool. Good morning. Can you hear us?
Hi, sorry. Yes, I can hear you. I don't know if I did this right.
You did it right. Everything worked perfectly. How are you today?
Okay. I'm well. How are you?
I am well, thank you. Just so you know who's on the call, in the other camera box, you can see Allison Kickle. She is our vice president here. I'm Larissa speaking. I've been emailing you. And then at the moment, my colleague Alyssa just has the slides up on the screen. I wanted to give you a little bit of an idea of how the program is going to work. The good news is you're on. Your audio sounds great. The technical portion is in pretty good shape here. What we're going to do the day of the program is you will actually see, and I apologize because my lighting is terrible right now, but you will see the 3 faculty straight across. Beneath you, we will have the title of the activity. We'll have faculty affiliations and disclosures. Dr. Charabati will welcome everyone, thank them for joining. Everybody will, bless you, introduce themselves. And then once that's done, we will move into the case studies. So Dr. Charabati is handling the first case. Dr. Ross is handling the second case. And then you will take the third case. The way that we have this set up to run is we will get to this slide and you will be in the top right corner as you are right now. Dr. Charabati will be on the left. Alyssa, can you advance, please? We will center the title here so that there's not a face over it. But Dr. Charabati will basically say, here's our case patient. You know, here's his background. Here's his test results. Go ahead and advance, Alyssa. When we talked about this on Monday Night IBD, here's what people did. And then advance one more time. I think there's 3 of these actually. And then she will pass it over to you. So the screen will change to this one. Again, we'll fix the titles. That is still in progress. And you will present your case and present your opinions on what you think you would do with this patient. Does all of that make sense?
Yeah, so Aline is going to kind of present the case at the beginning, and then she's going to go through the Monday Night IBD cases.
Correct.
Perfect.
Briefly, just to kind of say, like, historically, this is how our audience has reacted to these cases, and then pass it over to you and say, well, what does the data say? What does clinical experience say? Are they right? Are they wrong? And tell us why.
Okay.
Quick question. Larissa, when Dr. Kyle speaks, are you getting a little bit of feedback? I'm getting it for me too.
I am getting it a little bit for you, but I am not getting it for her. And sometimes what happens when we add a person to the stream is it just takes a couple minutes to equalize, which is why the day of the program, we usually have everyone log on about 30 minutes in advance. We don't necessarily need you to sit in front of your computer for all of those 30 minutes, but just log on. It allows any stream interruptions to settle and equalize. And then we are generally in better shape moving forward after that.
Okay.
Yeah, even that actually sounded better. So that's commonly been the experience with this platform. So then at the end of the program, after your case presentation finishes, and for reference, we're looking at about 15 minutes per case, we will go back to the 3 screen. And Dr. Sharabati will moderate questions from the audience. So people will be commenting below the video throughout the presentation, and someone on our team will be sending her the questions in text messages. And when we get to the end and it goes back to the 3 screens, she'll say, okay, we have this question about the colectomy patient. Can you address this question? When you are not on the screen, so when she and Dr. Moss are presenting their cases, nobody will be able to hear you or see you except for me. I'll be able to see you. There's like a little box so that I know who's who, but no one will be able to hear you. Your audio will be completely turned off. So for those first 2 cases, you don't have to worry too much if there's like a background noise or something. And I think in general, this is social media and we're also in a pandemic. So people understand a little bit more that things happen. And, we've had phones ring, we've had kids make noise. There's only so much you can do. There's only so much you can do like on a Saturday morning when you're at your house, So
Yeah,
I think that people understand that. We really have had overwhelmingly positive feedback to this format. We've done it in asthma, we've done it in atopic dermatitis, and people have really enjoyed it. I think the only other thing logistically, so technically speaking, is we will push the stream live about 5 minutes before 9:30. And when I push it live, there's just going to be like a welcome image on the screen. There's no audio. It's like, welcome to our program. We're starting shortly. During that period, the stream will then appear on Monday Night IBD. So if you can retweet the stream during that 5-minute period so that your followers see it too. I mean, I imagine there's some overlap, but maybe not a full overlap. So that way, they all get the chance to see it.
Oh, can I actually ask a question about that?
Absolutely.
So it's going to be live streaming under the Monday Night IBD handle.
Yes.
But then is it also on Facebook? Because I saw it in the user guide that it's Facebook Live as well, or no?
Yes. So it will stream to the Monday Night IBD Facebook page as well. So so if you have a professional following on Facebook and you'd like to share it there too, absolutely, we would love that. But I know that not everyone uses their Facebook for professional purposes. So you'll basically get an updated user guide the day before the program, and that will link to the Facebook post. So in those 5 minutes as well, you could absolutely share it on Facebook too. And it will also go out to Integrity's YouTube page. Just because YouTube is the one that doesn't have to log in. Like, you can view that even if you're not. So that would allow it, if there's anybody, for example, in our database who wants to partake, and does not have social media, this gives them that option as well.
Okay.
So, in terms of the slides, I don't know if you got a chance to review yet. And if not, we certainly don't have to go through one by one right now. You can always send me email comments, but we have not finished editorial review. There are almost definitely typos and mistakes that we have to fix, as well as some formatting. But I want to make sure that, you're happy with everything you're presenting and there's nothing you want us to change. So, like I said, it's up to you if you want to discuss it now or if you want to review on your own and then just send us an email. I'm totally fine with that too.
Are these, I know you said that editorial review isn't complete, but are these going to be like the basic slides and you're just going to kind of review it for, like you said, typo and grammar, or they're going to be like content additions?
At this point, any content additions will be only as directed by you. So if you think something is missing, we will gladly add that in. But on our end, we are just planning on spelling, formatting, grammar, etc., making references are complete because I know not all of them are. So in terms of content, you are absolutely the expert on this topic. We have medical writers who have done research, and Dr. Sharabati has reviewed, but she did very much defer to you on if this is comprehensive enough, if it's the right amount of information for 15 minutes. She very much said, please let her make that call. We want you to be comfortable with what you're presenting.
Okay, that's perfect. I think if you could send me the slide deck, then I could certainly just kind of go through it that way.
Absolutely.
And if I need to make edits, can I make it on the slides and send it back, or separate notes?
You can make it on the slides. I think just even if there's like something in the note section or a comment or in the email that says what slides you changed, I just want to make sure we don't accidentally miss something because, Dr. Moss will update his section and Dr. Sharabati will update her section. So I just want to make sure I don't miss anything.
Okay, that's perfect.
Okay, great. So I will send that over to you as soon as we hop off this call. Do you have any other questions for me?
The other question is, I was looking in the user guide. When do you want us to start kind of advertising or retweeting the links?
So Integrity is actually starting to post, I believe, today. So if you see that, you can absolutely retweet that. Dr. Sharabati is going to go live on Monday Night IBD on Friday morning, and just like announce that this is happening because she wanted to make sure to explain to everybody that the next 2 weeks are going to be a little bit different than what she normally does. Mm-hmm. And I can absolutely send you the image that we had created as well as the pre-registration link so that if you want to share this on your own, even if it's not retweeting, that way you'll have everything you need.
Okay, that's perfect.
Okay.
That would be great. And sorry, the last thing that I wanted to ask.
Of course.
So the day of, do I access the platform through the same URL or not the Twitter URL, right? That's separate.
So the link that you clicked today to join the platform, I will have an updated one for you. Okay. So the platform has a limitation where we can only use the same link a certain number of times. And we have to run other technical tests. And so this link will expire. So the day before the program, we will provide the updated link to everyone. That way we can just ensure that it will not expire and everyone will be able to log in.
Okay, perfect.
And I mean, of course, if any other questions come up, feel free to email me or call me. I am at your disposal.
All right, thank you. I think This seems pretty straightforward. So once I get the slides, I'll be sure to review them and send them back ASAP. And I'll make notes kind of on if I make any changes, which slides they were on, so that your team can kind of keep an eye out for them.
Perfect. Thank you so, so much. It's very appreciated.
Great. So we'll get one more email for you before the day, right? And the day is I'm just gonna make sure it's in my calendar correctly. The day is November 14 at 9:15, right?
Correct. So, I mean, if you can log on at 9 and walk away, that's great. But 9:15 is when I need you on by. And yes, so you'll get an email from me today with the slides and the image. And then the calendar appointment will be updated on Friday, November 13th with the login information. Actually, one more note that we are going to advance the slides throughout the entire presentation because the platform doesn't allow, if you were showing your slides, we would not be able to see your face.
Oh, okay.
It's a platform limitation. So Allison, who is the vice president and who is the best versed out of all of us in IBD, will be advancing the slides. What we've seen work best with faculty is if you say, and what you'll see on the next slide is, and that will keep to move that over. But even if you just say next slide, I mean, it will be fine. We will advance them so you won't have to share your screen. You will just have to log on exactly like you did today and, present your sections.
Okay. That sounds good.
Some sort of view is helpful. Something just to, but I'll be paying attention.
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't catch that last.
Oh, she said that she'll be paying close attention. So if you don't say next slide and you just move on, she'll probably catch it. But if you can say it, that's helpful.
Okay, no problem.
Larissa, what happens if the audio doesn't go out? Because mine is still really bad.
I'm going to be honest, yours is a little in and out, but you're the only person that I've had issues with.
I'm hearing a pretty strong echo. Alyssa is too.
Yeah.
Are you hearing it when she speaks as well?
For Allison and Dr. Kyle, yes.
All right. So we will run a few more tests on this, Allison, and I'm going to circle back with the platform.
Thanks. I'm just
no problem.
Thinking for 10 minutes before we go, if it's still doing this, if there's any.
Well, Alyssa and I run a lot of tests in the lead up, so we will make sure it gets taken care of.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Well, I think we have everything we need. If you have any questions for us, just reach out and we will get them covered, and I will send you an email in the next few minutes.
Okay, I'm really excited. Thank you for allowing me to participate.
Absolutely. We're thrilled to have you on board.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
Have a great day.
You too.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Alyssa?
Mm-hmm.
Was there feedback on YouTube? I think that's what we have to check.
Yes.
Damn it.
But I'm wondering if it's when they both speak and not when you speak, and I hear it when I speak too, if it's coming from you. You know what I mean? Because if it's when it comes through your speakers, we hear it again. Because I don't hear it when you speak.
Hold on. Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to remove my audio and you go ahead and talk and let's see what it does for you on YouTube.
Let me go back to YouTube. Give me 1 second. Okay, let's see if we get an echo. Okay, let's see if we get an echo. Okay. I don't hear myself echoing on YouTube, so come back on. Let me see if I hear it again.
Go ahead.
Okay. Checking for echo again.
Okay, let's see if we get an echo.
It's not terrible.
But basically, it doesn't exist if I'm not on the audio. Right?
Sorry, I'm talking on mute. Let me rewind it and check it one more time just to be sure.
All right, I'm asking Allison to jump back on because I'm curious to see if we have the same experience with hers. Are you talking on mute again?
Okay, let's see if we get an echo.
No, I'm playing it over and over, analyzing it.
All right, Allison's back on. All right, Allison, I think we figured out the problem.
Yeah, what's up?
I think you're echoing through my speaker. And when I remove myself as direct, like when I take my own audio out of the feed, Alyssa's echo disappeared immediately.
So how do you hear them?
No, I can still hear. You can't hear me, which is fine because you're not supposed to hear me.
I just
But-
slacked you the link, Allison, to the YouTube. So if you want to listen, we can see if you see the change also when Marissa comes back and forth.
Well, because now I'm hearing it from you and I. So Larissa, mute. Let's test it. The three of us on.
Yep, muting now.
Okay, do you hear it now?
No. Oh my God, that's crazy,
right?
eh?
I was like, if it's only happening with you and I, it must be catching us on Larissa's speaker and sending it back.
No.
So when Marissa comes back and forth.
Now it's happening. Because now I'm hearing it from you and I. So Larissa, mute. Let's test it. The three of us on. Oh wait, what is going
Muting
on?
now.
Are you watching the YouTube video? It's on a delay.
You're watching the YouTube video. That was great.
Oh my God. That totally threw me. I mean, like, really, yeah, that was crazy. Okay. So, Alyssa, talk again. Let me hear it.
I'm back in. Hold on, let me take myself back out.
Okay. Is it echoing now?
No, that's nuts.
No, and not when you speak either. So it's
Wait, what's
definitely
different about Larissa's computer?
I have no idea.
It's different because what happens is all of the streams come into my computer and then I send them out. So
because of a loop?
Yeah, so basically what's happening is you're catching the echo when I send it out.
Oh.
All right. Well,
Problem solved. So there's
yeah,
that.
no, I was glad to have an answer because I was like, this is pretty persistent. Something's going on.
Yeah.
It's just we need to figure out how we can communicate if you're giving the faculty instructions. It is hard, really hard to hear. Like for her and I, what did the other person say? So if they're trying to talk, it might be, you might just have to
Yeah, like
mute.
if you're not speaking, you may have to be on mute the whole time because I can't hear anything else it's saying.
Yeah, I mean, really all I do is like when they all log on, I make sure they're all good to go and they all know what we're doing. And then I go on mute.
As
Yeah.
long as you can still, what's nice about this platform is you can mute and still hear. With some
Mhm.
other platforms, like if I want to, well, and actually it's a different situation, but like I get frustrated with some platforms where I'm like, I just want to mute this program right now and not this program, but the only way you can do it is to turn off the whole audio on your computer, but at least this one you can turn off your speaker and your mute separately. Like you have both of them anyway.
Yeah, so basically like I get all the streams in and I send it out, but I don't get the loop. So um and then I think it's just going to be a matter of, I mean, Alyssa and I always stay on the phone for the entirety of these so that if
Yeah.
she sees an issue, she'll be able to send it to me.
Okay.
Because you're not going to be able to watch for issues because you're going to
Yeah.
be running the slides.
I'm
So
gonna
we
be like
identified uh,
listening.
2 issues that we have to fix on the slides. The first one is easy. It's just the headers and making sure they're not overlapped. Which, Alyssa, can you go to full screen on this slide that you're on right now?
Sure. Oh,
And then
it's
I
still
actually have to
loading.
hop off in a second because I have a grand rounds to log into.
Oh, fun. Can I Slack with you during that briefly to check in?
Yeah, absolutely. I just want to see how many people are there and if my supporters there because I think they're going to be.
Okay. Well, I'm good. And then we just have to pull the references higher up on the slide. And this one, the animation is funny, but they're all fixable issues. We just have to make them fit the screen a little better.
And the slide template does look really nice. But I
I
think
was really
we can reduce that, like potentially have that slot. Like you can pull things up by reducing that slightly because, hold on, I'll show you. Like where the bottom of the video and the board and like the bottom of the video screens. And let me just see if it's responsive design, if it gets bigger. Oh, it does. When you have it half screen, let me just show you. It looks like everything's disappearing. Let me hold on. I thought we could line up the bottom of the border with the video, but I think it changes.
Yeah, the slide deck doesn't really respond to the size of the box.
What's interesting is like I keep moving the window size, and sometimes my video overlays the header, and sometimes it doesn't. It's weird. Does your overlay?
I
Does
see
yours
what
overlay
you're
the
saying.
header?
Oh. Sorry, that was an accident.
Go, go, go. Like, look at this one. Okay, so there's the first one I just put in Slack. There's the second one that I just put in Slack. Same size window.
Oh.
So I don't
So
know.
maybe it's a function of Alyssa. Actually, Alyssa, are you on your small screen or your big screen?
I'm on my laptop. I only have one screen up the whole time.
Yeah, so that might be what it is. You might have to be on your big screen. So Allison, when we run the internal tech test next week, basically what we'll do is run the slides from your laptop and see what they look like.
Good idea.
Okay. All right, cool. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. I don't
Thank
say
you.
guys. Thank you both.
Bye.
Bye.
I have a few more questions that
I was like, somebody else on?
That was the grand round.
I'm gonna send Jody the list of social media.
Yeah, she asked me, and I was like, "Can you select Alyssa because she has the list, not me."
Do you have anything else? Because we just have hashtagging, audience generation, and calendar invite.
I mean, like I do, but it's like I don't know what I don't know. This is
I
like
know. I feel like our
feel
list
like-
isn't long, but I don't know what to ask her.
well, and I almost feel like when she does the like social media 101,
We're gonna get questions.
right? But I feel like this is really like the kickoff of our consultant work with her. Like, it's just different. So,
Yeah.
and I'm literally just like, not for nothing. I'm like, I am trying to, I don't know, like I have all this content to review and I have like, the problem is that my to-do list today was like very misleading because I didn't have content review on it. So like, cause I got a tutorial from Michelle that I have to Twitterize and I got, a slide deck from Patima and I got, you know what I mean? So there's just so many things. And then I have a tutorial comments from a faculty that have to get fixed. So I think that realistically, like, I also think that everything that we said to Marissa last time, she probably took and pulled more resources for, or at least I hope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel like she'll probably have a lot for us that we're gonna have to comb through, and this is where having Niquea is gonna be really helpful because like you know, we can offload some of our tasks and really focus in on this.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Just send her what we have and kind of say that, like, you know, we talked.
Yeah, I said there's not much, but we anticipate having a lot more questions after we do social media 101.
Yeah, and I think even just with what she gives us today based on our conversation.
These do look so good.
Slides.
Yeah, like it makes such a difference.
I really like them. Okay, and your list today is not crazy, so that's good.
No.
All right, well, let's go work on our things, and because, you know.
I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Yes, and I'm going to plan to take a break after we get off the phone with Marissa.
Yeah, probably at 1, right?
Yeah, although I may eat that, but or during. I don't know. All right. I do not anticipate going back in stage 10 today or tomorrow, so you can go in today whenever you want to redo the RTMP